And in walks probably the greatest batsman in the world today.
Hi everyone, this is Prachi Jetli from IUSA Media, and as always, I am back with another very special episode, and this episode is special because of our very special guest in the studio today. And we are going to be interacting with a one-of-a-kind guest today, and he is known as the Master Blaster. He's known as King Viv, and if you are a cricket lover, I'm sure you have guessed it by now. We would be talking to one of the greatest batsmen of his time, and one of the 5 wisdom players that were chosen as the players of the century. And welcome Sir Vivian Richards. Sir, first of all, thank you so much for taking time out and speaking with us. As Chicago announced this event, the excitement has been building up, and you are going to see lots of cricket lovers and lots of your fans today. Your message to Chicago.
Oh, I'm just happy to be here. Long been coming. As you know, the doc has been around for some time. He's been my friend for some time now, and ever since he put this into place, my good friend as well, Raul, they all got together and did well as a bunch, in order as a team to get us here today. And I'm really excited. I'm very excited. Why I'm excited? Because just seeing the interest shown by most of the people that we would have met, I'm in a good place, and I'm very thankful, privileged to be here.
And next question, sir, that we had, because we've been getting so many questions from our viewers, and they wanted to ask you these questions. So I'm just the messenger bringing those questions to you. Cricket in America. There's so much excitement about this sport being introduced now, and there is a lot of population here, and it's a country of immigrants, with diversity. How do you see the future of cricket in America?
It looks good. I just saw the completion of the Major League just recently, and the numbers of players, in terms of the numbers of players that they would have attracted, in my opinion, it's just the same as high quality players as you have in the biggest T20 league in the world, which is the IPL. So it's just exciting times. As you mentioned earlier, there's these folks, this country is made up of a lot of immigrants, and some of the immigrants themselves, who have resided here and made America their home, are still passionately in love with the game that they grew up with. So why not? Absolutely. Take it where they're living, and you can still feel that passion, the energy. It feels like I'm still in the 70s, because of you keep getting reminded of some of the wonderful things that would have happened over the years. And as I said, I'm excited not just for Chicago in itself, but the cricket loving fans who would have missed maybe what they would have been brought upon.
Yes, absolutely.
To know that they have an opportunity to replay that again.
Right,
that to me, it's fantastic. Yeah.
So that's what my next question was, sir, that now we have the adults team playing right now, but we need to take this game further, and we need to instill the same love for cricket in our youngsters as well. Any tips for, parents and for the coaches? And, we are trying to find coaches here as well, especially for the APCL Academy. What is your expert tip for the parents, for the coaches, and of course for our little ones that are trying to get into the game?
Well, the parents, I guess, most certainly would have grew up. I believe there can be little issues with some of the kids who would have born in the country that they're living at present. And why I think that would have been problematic in a big way, you have baseball, and I'm a lover of sports, basketball, and all the other sports that's played in this country. But it's for the fathers and mothers and the parents to let their kids know what a wonderful game cricket is. And I guess it would have been hard, a 5-day test match competing with most of the sports here in this country. But I think T20 can compete with any exciting sports that's played in the world today.
Right.
So I think you here in Chicago is in a very good place.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a good news for all of you guys. So a quick question that I had from some people. They wanted to ask. Some people wanted to ask you what comes to your mind when we talk about 1975 and 1979.
1979 success.
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 Any fondest memory or one of the fondest memories that you have?
Oh well. Whenever you play in any team and you're part of any team, you want to make sure that you make a contribution. It's like making your presence felt in the team. And I was picked to play as a batsman in 1975, failed with the bat. But when you are someone who just not enjoy the things that you love, like batting, I appreciate all aspects of the game. And for me, it was a great opportunity to run three of my heroes out. You know, two of my heroes, two were the Chappell brothers.
Right.
And Alan Turner in 1975. 1979, yeah, I played a part. I held my hand up. You know, I felt good about that. Who wouldn't like to score 100 on finals day for your country? And I was rather proud about that. So you want to talk about 83 now?
You know what? I was going to ask you, do you want to talk about 83
now?
Well,
I can. That was pretty much a dampener in our cricketing lives. But at the end of the day, that's what we're there for. We had a bad day. India played well enough to have won. I have no feelings about it. And one of the things that why I think I didn't feel any big way about losing to India is the fact that I made my first tour to India in 1974. So I have a great relationship with that part of the world. I've always felt that I'm a sportsman, and wherever I'm asked to go, I will go. Sometimes there are individuals who will pick and choose where they want to go. And just the various aspects of Indian life, the culture, the respect that I have for people, which I think is utmost importance. And India created all that. So it wasn't all that bad in the end, you know, when we lost India, because at the end of the day, what I think it would have given me a lot of playback as well. And I would have had to live through that period of time for a very long time. Why? Because I was the one who Capel caught. And at the end of the day, that was a great. I would have loved to have seen a Sonny Vasco go at that catch. I think I'd have backed my chances, but not Capel, you know. So at the end of the day, sports, you're up, you're down, you have your times, and that was India's time. And our praises went to India. There was any feeling that way. Getting up the morning felt a little different, but at the end of the day, you got to take it a pat in the back, and you said to yourself, "Hey, man, we are outdone, regardless of how good we were." Sometimes when you're up, it comes down, you know. So, and that was that day. So we were quite happy for India in the end. There wasn't. If it was any other team, well, yes. You'll see a nasty look on my face.
No, thank you so much for bringing this topic. We really wanted to discuss that, and thanks for being so sporting. One question that our little cricketer had for you was, what was your inspiration behind coming into this field and this sport?
My father. I had a father who played a lot for the island, and I guess in olden days, they did not quite get the stuff that we are getting at present, and I just think maybe what I am today is a replica of what my father had yesterday. And I'm just basically, it's like a relay race. I'm basically passing the baton. My dad would have done that. And I pass the baton on to all guys who appreciate, and ladies as well, who appreciate the game, that if you want to get involved in a big way, there must be some appreciation for the love, commitment. And when you have all these things, then you can go forward, because it is a team effort. And everyone is looking forward for everyone in that team to make a contribution at some times. So prepare yourself for that at all times.
Absolutely. Your last message to our viewers, all the cricket lovers and Sir Viv lovers that are watching.
I'm ever so excited to be here in Chicago. Never thought I would get to Chicago, because I'm one of these individuals who appreciate gangster movies.
Okay.
And from all the gangster movies I've watched over the years, Chicago seems to have played a big part in that.
Yes.
So it's different times now, and I'm just happy to be here in Chicago with my friends. It's just a marvelous place to be at present. And I'm hoping with the strides made here, that in future we'll be back, and hopefully bigger and better things.
Yes, absolutely. And as we mentioned, today's event is going to be the event of the year for this year, especially because has been a lot of excitement for so many months now, and we are going to hear stories about Sir Viv real soon. On that note, sir, thank you so much for speaking with us, and we are looking forward to hosting you again and again.
It is
in Chicago.
It's indeed a pleasure. It's indeed a pleasure.
Pleasure.
I'm really excited.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.